outcome like this that you've experienced today?
No, this is fantastic. I mean, there's no better way to get you in the mood for fight night than being a part of this ceremony, getting to even greet your opponent like that and take them in and stare them in the eyes again, before we weigh in. And I'm just honored to be here. This really makes me feel like this is, a special event that I'm becoming a part of, and to be a main event in this is what a way to kick off my first main event in the UFC, to be here in Auckland and to be able to be a part of these ceremonies and be on this, traditional land. It's really something.
Did you have any anticipation that you'd have to do the touching of the noses, the hunging with Dan today?
I didn't, but we basically did a couple months ago anyway, so we've been up close and personal. But they asked me if I had a problem doing it. Of course not. I'm not the type of person to shy away from some tradition and ceremony and things like that. And if this is the culture here, then I'll do it. I know nothing's going to happen here. I know that we're both respectful enough that we're fighting on Sunday, that we don't have to disrespect anybody here. So I had no reserves on doing that.
And finally from me, this is a piece of New Zealand MMA history. I'm not quite sure what is done culturally in America or anywhere else, but you are now a part of that as well.
Yeah, it's fantastic. I'm excited for this one, guys. I can't overstate that enough, that getting this main event and being here in New Zealand and putting on a show on Sunday is all I plan on doing.
Paul, we've heard Dan talk about how personal this fight's become for him after
Yeah.
your call out. Do you feel like he took the onus to make this personal?
I don't know. That's on him. That's his feelings, and if that's how he feels, that's how he feels. I can't stop him. I'm not going to sit here and try to apologize over and over again when we're going to fight anyway. But that was not my intention. I was having fun and then just kind of cracking back after he had said he was going to smash my face, and so I said something back. I'm also not the kind of person that when I feel like I'm being attacked or I'm being threatened, I'm not going to let that slide. So that's where my intentions were. They weren't in disrespecting him or his family. When your last name's that way, you just thought it was funny. I wasn't trying to start a whole beef. But at the end of the day, we're here to fight. So whether there's good blood, bad blood, that's all out the window on Sunday anyway.
2 years after he called you out in the ring, do you feel like it taking this long to get the fight together is sort of just a matter of things happen when they're meant to?
Yeah, of course. At the time, I'd already had a fight booked that wasn't announced yet with James Vick, so I couldn't say that on the microphone there in the cage when he called me out, and I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen anyway. I knew I'm a ranked lightweight calling this guy's fight. It only makes sense for him to take that opportunity, and kudos to him for having the guts to do it. I've interviewed a lot of lightweights in the cage that missed that opportunity. You could call me out right there. Whether you're going to get it or not, I don't know. That's not up to me. But he took it by the horns, took the bull by the horns, and went with it.
And Dan's been talking about Gaethje and Poirier after you. Do you think he's looking past you at all?
I doubt it. I really doubt that. Anybody in this division has to at least be daydreaming or thinking about what's next. So am I. You know what I mean? But my focus is 100% on obviously getting through Sunday first, and then we'll see what happens after that. But those names are obviously the names we both want. Those are the guys in our way to get to that title contender fight or sliding in on a title shot.
Paul, you mentioned the stare down. Did that stick with you, and what did you take away from it?
Oh yeah, that was motivating, man. I went back home, and I'm in the best shape I've ever been in my entire life. And I know we say that all the time, all fighters is. I mean it. I'm mean and I'm nasty right now, and just did a workout. Duke Rufus landed today, and we were just absolutely murdering the pads. And I don't know what's going to happen on Sunday. I can't tell you that. I'm not a prediction guy, so before anybody asks, I have no idea, and none of you have any idea, and nobody in the world knows what's going to happen. So to predict that is impossible. All I can predict is that I'm prepared, I'm ready, I'm in shape. I will make weight with the easiest time I've ever made weight for this fight.
Did that trigger that specific stare down? Was that
Yeah.
unlike anything you've sort of been involved in before, and did it trigger something specific?
No, I've had heated stare downs and guys, talking more trash than Dan. At least Dan's just, taking something personal and going with it. I've had other guys just be idiots towards me before, and that's gotten me riled up. But this one was just the main event, being in Auckland, where he's from. That's what was motivating. I have to show up. I have to be on my A game. I had to do all the things, you know, you got to spend the money. You got to bring the people in. You got to spend the time in training camp, and I put in the work. You know, I've been training in 20-degree weather, snow, ice, and just horrible winds in Milwaukee. So to come here and be a part of this, it's like, oh, thank God, man. This is amazing.
Paul, I'm not sure if you're aware that Israel Adesanya won our Sportsman
Yes.
of the Year award last week, and UFC's riding a bit of a wave at the moment and getting into more mainstream media and that type of thing. Does it matter to you, or do you care, or does it mean anything to you that you're now part of this fight that will kind of keep that wave going and grow the sport?
Yeah, 100%. I mean, I'm pretty sure this thing is sold out or close to being, and it will end up probably being sold out. So I mean, to be here and be, you know, the main event with this, and after Israel just did what he did and how he's looked, and Volkanovski, all these guys from this area, it's just they've been killing it. And I get to be a part of that and come in and kind of ride that tidal wave of momentum for these guys, and that, you know, that's my plan. And we didn't even know that when I booked it, but it's all kind of setting up for that. You know, I get to, you know, obviously I'd be playing spoiler for it, but that's almost sweeter.
Well, if we can go back to just, I guess, the cultural experience of you, from your point, I guess regardless of the result on Sunday, is it going to be something that we take with you going forward?
Oh, of course. Man, listen, this is fighting, right? Guys, I've been doing this a while now. I'm 35 years old. I've been in the UFC for 5 years. I think this is my 14th or 15th UFC fight. It's a fist fight. I'm going in there to take him out. He's going in there to take me out. Regardless of what happens, I'm going to enjoy Auckland. I'm hoping I'm hospital free is all I care about. I get to go home and see my daughter with my head held high no matter what, because I busted my ass for this. You know, I came in to put it on a show, and whatever happens, I'll never forget this. I did an interview not long ago. I'm saying this is what I'm going to tell my daughter, who's 4.5 now, what Daddy did when she was that little. How did you get money? Why did I go to college? It's because I went overseas to people's back territories and fought them in a cage for you. You know, it's like, yeah, that's why I'm here. I don't care whose town it is. This is going to be my town too on Sunday night, and this crowd is they're going to feel it.
And Paul, how much sort of a day like today when you get to experience, as soon as you come in the country, that kind of hometown, not that you probably would have been expecting a hometown on Sunday anyway, but seeing the popularity that the likes of Israel and Dan, particularly Dan, had in Auckland today, how much today does help you sort of settle in?
It's kind of rubbing off on me, right? We've been walking around the park that we're staying in an Airbnb near, and guys yelling out their cars to me, and nobody has been insulting yet. You know, people are honest with me. They're like, man, you're one of my favorite fighters, but I got to root for Dan. Of course, I came in knowing that, but when all is said and done on Sunday, I expect to gain a whole lot more fans, and I hope New Zealand's going to have my back after this one, no matter what happens, you know. But yeah, I'm coming. You guys know how respectful I am. So the fact that this kind of got blown into this grudge matches, it can be that. I don't care, you know, like I said, but I'm just here to scrap.
Hello, everyone. It's Ariel Hawani. I just came here to thank you for watching our ESPN YouTube channel. It's the best. You know what else is the best? The ESPN app. You can get highlights, analysis, all that stuff and more. And if you want premium content and live streaming sports, there's only one place for all of that. It's ESPN Plus.